Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this beer review. Got something a little different this time around. We have Dino S'mores from Off Color Brewing out of Chicago, Illinois. It says here it's a Russian imperial stout brewed with natural flavors with cocoa nibs added. And just looking down through some of the ingredients list and checking out the name, I'm assuming that it's supposed to have a s'mores flavor to it. Now this one's been sitting out of the fridge for about 30 minutes or so. And when I picked it up, I was advised by the folks down at Meridian's in Fairfield, Maine, that if this one is left at fridge temp, you can miss out on some of the more subtle flavors, and that's probably true with a lot of Russian imperial stouts, where the stronger alcohol beers, getting chilled, they can subdue some of those some of those subtle flavors, and that stronger alcohol taste comes through. So just a little bit of advice that I'm passing along to you, and one of the reasons I like shopping at some of the local stores, because you don't just get somebody ringing you through the register, you get somebody who's actually had the product who might have a little advice for you on how to enjoy it best. So let's go ahead and check this one out. While I'm getting this cracked open and poured out, make sure to hit me up down below with a like and a share, and make sure to click that little subscribe button down there. That will take you to the main page where you can subscribe to my channel, and you'll get a notification every time I post a new review or other video. Hopefully you're getting some value, or at least some entertainment out of them, making it worth your while. I didn't get a really good head on that. Tried to dump it quick at the end there to really get it to pop, but lost a little drop there. But it is a stout, so I'm not too worried about having a great huge head on it. Another drop. Got a little bit outside the glass. Now I've seen some dark beers before, but that is really dark. That is 100% opaque. There's no light getting through there. You can't even see on the edges of the glass, you can't even see a slightly translucent bit of the beer. Sometimes you get that little bit of a reflection and a distortion of the color because some light is getting through on the edges of the glass. I'm not getting that at all here. That's completely dark. There's some sweetness coming through in the aroma. A bit of cocoa, but nothing really overwhelming or strong in the aroma. Maybe just a bit of cocoa and hints of sweetness. Other than that, no real obvious smells coming through. I think letting it warm up a bit, not quite to room temp, but higher than fridge temp was a very good piece of advice, because I'm getting a hint of that high alcohol content flavor, but it's not overwhelming like you get with some of the imperials. And this one actually comes in at 10.5%, so it is going to have a really strong alcohol content. That was kind of redundant, wasn't it? There's a really strong cocoa flavor there. And the more subtle flavors are actually coming through in the finish. And if I actually am passing more air over my palate, like when I'm speaking, or just breathing with my mouth open, which isn't a habit for me, but sometimes you have to get those flavors. But yeah, more of the subtle flavors are coming through in the finish. There is that hint of graham and a marshmallow sweetness and some toasty notes coming through. So it is very reminiscent of s'mores, but again, very, very subtle, which is nice. It's a nice touch that they're not trying to overwhelm you. And they did go with a lot of natural flavoring elements rather than going artificial on that, which you got to give them credit for. Um, Anybody can make a beer taste different with an artificial flavoring, but they went with all natural ingredients, so that's really nice, and it's more impressive that they were able to get that combination of flavors. But I'm really enjoying it. Given the price and the high alcohol content, it's not something that you're going to sit around and drink, a six-pack of this or anything, but it is a really nice departure and a unique experience for me. I'm going to rate this one at a 4.5 out of 5. It's not really giving me a huge wow, but it is different, unique in my experience so far, and very, very good and quite smooth for such a heavy beer with the high alcohol content. So, pardon, I'm going to give them a lot of credit for that. It's an excellent beer. It's just not quite ready to put it up to a 5, full 5 out of 5. And again, that's just my opinion. Check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think down in the email link or the comments down there. And I will put a little user poll up here and rate the beer 1 to 5. Let me know what you think there as well. So until next time, folks, thanks for checking me out. Cheers. Now, a little while back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. The Extreme Beer Fest this weekend. We'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American